Contrary to common intuitions, research indicates that greater financial resources are not strongly associated with increased happiness, particularly once individuals' basic needs have been satisfied. Nevertheless, higher income has not been demonstrated to diminish happiness. Rather, the association remains modest in strength. These correlational findings raise the question of whether money inherently fails to purchase happiness, or whether individuals simply do not allocate their resources in ways that optimize happiness returns. Recent studies suggest the latter. When expenditures shift from material goods to alternative domains, such as prosocial spending or experiential purchases, financial resources can indeed yield substantial gains in well-being. Prosocial spending. Consider the following scenario. Would consumers derive greater happiness from receiving a $5 windfall and directing it toward their own consumption, or from allocating the same amount to benefit another person, such as treating a friend to lunch or contributing to a charitable cause? Although individuals typically anticipate greater satisfaction from self-directed spending, empirical evidence demonstrates that prosocial expenditures consistently produce higher levels of happiness than personal ones. Furthermore, individuals who habitually engage in spending on others exhibit elevated overall well-being, even after accounting for income levels. Greater generosity correlates with enhanced life satisfaction. These patterns extend beyond affluent consumers in the United States. Across diverse nations, from Canada and Uganda to India and South Africa, prosocial spending both correlates with happiness and causally elevates it. Notably, the benefits of giving manifest even in early childhood. Among toddlers, a demographic often characterized by possessiveness, generous behaviors foster positive emotional outcomes. Several investigations elucidate why prosocial spending outperforms personal consumption by identifying key moderators that amplify the emotional rewards of generosity. First, expenditures directed toward close relationships generate more happiness than those aimed at distant connections. Although both surpass self-spending in impact, purchases benefiting a friend typically exceed the happiness derived from donations to charities. Complementing this, witnessing the recipient's response heightens the positive effects of giving, thereby emphasizing the inherently social nature of such expenditures. Does this imply that charitable organizations are destined to disappoint their donors? Fortunately, evidence points to another pivotal moderator: the perception of exerting a specific, tangible impact. Consequently, presenting donations as directly aiding a particular beneficiary enhances donor happiness. Buying experiences. A burgeoning body of evidence in psychology and consumer research recommends prioritizing experiential acquisitions over material possessions to attain heightened levels of happiness. Empirical investigations consistently demonstrate that positive experiences yield more sustained happiness than comparable material purchases. Relative to material goods, experiential expenditures prove more self-defining, foster stronger interpersonal connections, resist comparisons with alternative options, exhibit greater uniqueness, and undergo slower hedonic adaptation. Moreover, the anticipation preceding an experience surpasses that of awaiting a material item. The former evokes excitement, whereas the latter engenders impatience. Finally, communal experiences typically surpass solitary ones in enjoyment, underscoring, as with prosocial spending, the hedonic advantages of deploying financial resources to cultivate social bonds.